Welcome back to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And we just got back from seeing Bring Her Back.
Yes! The people that brought us Talk to Me has given us something else to talk about.
They have. Another crazy Australian horror movie.
A24 makes some up films, let me tell you.
Let's get into it.
It's gonna with your head.
A brother and sister uncover a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother. Directed by Danny Filippo and Michael Filippo, starring Billy Barat, Sally Hawkins, and Sora Wong.
Okay, so Bring Her Back, summer 2025, summer horror.
Yeah, we're getting into the summer horror.
Just kicks off summer horror. Okay,
Yes, it does.
let's talk about our likes of this film. What do we like? What do we dig? What makes us want to bring us back?
Well, I loved the siblings in the movie.
Well, yeah,
Piper and Andy.
I would back you up on that. The cast was excellent. I
Very
loved all
well
of them.
done.
In particular, I was totally floored by Sally.
Sally Hawkins,
Sally,
who played
dude,
Laura.
Sally Hawkins was the star of this movie for me.
Yes.
Everything revolved around this character.
Yeah.
This character is what kept me entertained. She was the Mrs. Bates, the Mrs. Voorhees. She was the evil, interesting, wacky character.
Yes.
That just made me go wild.
Yeah, you want to like track her every move throughout the
Oh,
movie.
yeah,
Like, what's she gonna do now?
I could seriously just watch her the entire time. But like for me, like I said, the story was just centered around her, and she totally killed it.
She gave
man.
a killer performance.
She killed it. I love the brother and sister storyline
Andy
here.
and Piper, yeah.
Those two actors were great. I loved how they played off each other. The whole dynamic. I just love how they bounced off each other. The conversations they had in this.
Grapefruit.
Yeah, the inside jokes
Yeah.
or the inside meanings. As we find out what's going on, slowly but surely, it's cool to like put pieces together and figure it out.
Yeah, you're
Sort of
kind of
like-
second guessing what's really going on here the whole time.
Sort of like a mystery movie.
Yeah.
The story follows Piper and Andy.
As they go to stay with Laura.
Yeah, seriously, this is a heavy movie. Seriously deep, heavy, depressing,
Grief-stricken
sad
movie.
ass movie.
Yeah.
We're on likes right now, but I'll switch over to dislikes for this one. I don't know how to feel about this, but this movie is a heavy ass movie. Right away, we deal with death in the family.
Yeah.
They lose their father.
Yes.
They have to go to foster care, and their foster care is that Sally
Hawkins.
Sally
as
Hawkins
Laura,
character
yeah.
as this character Laura. Laura was a demented ass Mr. Rogers
Yeah.
at first. Or it's like, come on in, boys and girls. Like
Yeah.
you're watching an after school special.
It reminded me of
But
like when Pennywise was on the TV, like, come on kids,
Cool.
let's come hang out.
On the surface, she's proper, but I'm like, there's something deeper here, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Where like this character was like, there was so many layers to this character. Where I was like, oh, dude.
You kept finding out weirder
Yeah,
stuff.
I was like,
yeah.
dude, where's this going with her? And then finally, you know, we come to find out some heavy stuff about this character.
They did a really great job with the film. I thought it was really, really well made. This is kind of fresh because we literally just left the theater. But if I had to
You know,
say,
I think my tongue's still like green.
oh yeah, he got a Green Day Slurpee on the way home.
Yeah, we got some theater snacks too.
Yeah. The biggest thing about the movie is it's very, very, like you said, very, very heavy. It is the same people who made Talk to Me, but Talk to Me had more broken up scenes of like partying. And like it had a lighter feel at certain points in the movie. Do not expect going into this movie to find any kind of lightness or any kind of uplifting moments because you're not really gonna find those here.
This movie, it made me feel very uneasy. It was a very dark, creepy,
unsettling.
almost like it made me just feel weird inside
Because my chest feels heavy.
And just the whole atmosphere. Something about how it's a depressing situation these kids are in, but you surround that with a creepy foster mother and the constant rain in this movie. Something about the rain and the atmosphere and the weather. The rainy weather made this even
more sad.
It made it even more sad.
It's gonna rain!
It just fit the vibe of like this downer,
More
like
heavy, yeah.
downer thing. So the way it scared us, or the way it poked at us, was very effective to me.
It tears at your heartstrings like from the get-go. With not even like a minute or two in, I was already feeling like, this is a very heavy movie. I did not like the very, very beginning. I was like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like bullying stuff.
The main character, Piper, she's handicapped. path. She's blind. She has trouble with her vision. So like when I see kids mock her or make fun of her, right away I'm like, that's not right. Who are you to judge? And then like a scene or two later, they're in foster care, and they're in foster care with this weird kid Oliver, and I'm like, well, that kid's just freaking weird. You know, right away I'm judging myself. So I'm like, don't make fun of the blind, but that's weird. You know, they had this foster brother Oliver, which is, oh my god,
there was something going on with him.
Holy,
we won't spoil it.
Holy hell.
Dude,
Hills Have Eyes stuff going down in this house. Hills Have Eyes stuff, the makeup effects, the blood, the gore, the way that there's blood coming out, items are being eaten, and it's just items that aren't supposed to be chewed on or being snacked on.
That was so effective, the effects they used.
That's what I mean.
In those type of scenes, it worked so well.
I would say this film scared us in a way we're not used to being scared. It's not about like, oh, a masked man coming at you. It's just a creepy, kind of like a slow burn,
dark supernatural,
like a slow burn mystery to find out what's going on with this foster mother. There's something going on with her, and then finally the secret of what she's all about slowly becomes revealed, and we're like, oh damn. And of course there's a little mystery with Oliver tied in, but you know, don't want to spoil it for you.
We're not gonna spoil it. It's definitely worth checking out in the theater, but plan on watching something like a sitcom or something upbeat when you get home, so that you can lift your spirits a little bit, because this is one of those like downer type movies.
We touched on the dislikes, but let's list them again. Dislike, it's a heavy ass movie. Heavy ass movie.
Whoa, this is heavy.
I will probably never watch it again. Not that it's not well done, but only because it is so heavy.
There's that word again, heavy.
It hurt my chest. I like fun slasher type stuff, like that's more rewatchable to me. Stuff that's heavy like this, like the Babadook. Talk to Me, I think, was rewatchable because, like I said, they broke it up good enough to where it is like a heavy movie, but there are scenes that are kind of uplifting, and you're like, okay, I could watch this again. But this, I don't think I'm gonna watch this again.
They just kept on poking at you with stuff. It's like, okay, you feel bad for the disabled girl,
Piper,
that's blind, but then like the foster mother's manipulation and lying, and then like, you know,
it just makes you feel kind of
dude, it's just
like icky, and unsettled and uncomfortable.
Watching kids get mistreated, watching them deal with the grief of losing their father.
Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? What?
This could have been, if you turn the volume down and turn the sound off, this could have been like one of those commercials, like, you know, for like 75 cents a day, you can
that sad.
You can give to a kid that needs it. And then I'm like, they're stuck in a rain house with a crazy bitch. And then I would adopt a child.
I wanted to get them all out of there. It was awful.
I did, man. I did. Even Oliver, I felt bad for that guy, even though he was, oh God. I'll keep him in a cage. I'll raise him in a cage.
No.
I'll throw some food at him.
No.
From a distance.
As far as final thoughts of the film, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really, really well done. It was very scary, unsettling, uncomfortable. All of the actors did an amazing job, especially, you know, like you said, Sally Hawkins played that part perfectly. Amazing. The kids did great.
Dude, I would put it like, I would compare her performance to like The Misery or something.
Kathy Bates.
Favorite thing in all the world was to go to the movies on Saturday afternoons.
Dude, no, it was like,
she did good.
It was that nuts where I'm like, yo, she is so good that like these kids, she makes the kids look even better.
They played off each other really well.
That's what I mean. Like, like she makes everybody else around her look so good. It was good, and the fact that like her performance hit us so hard, we're like, oh, this is sad. Mission accomplished for her. She did a great job.
I think so. Definitely 8 out of 10 for me. What about you?
Oh, dude, the whole time I was like, okay, this is a good film, but it's depressing and heavy, and not in a fun way. It's just dark. It's a creepy film that's dark the whole time, and it deals with child abuse. It deals with death in the family.
Grief,
it deals with struggling with a disability. It deals with some heavy ass crap. But it's mixed. It's told well with good,
very well done,
with good makeup effects, with
great
good
acting,
good horror element. It's done
great
well.
setting. Australia is always good for like they make really good horror movies out of Australia. They're always messed up. But
the whole movie, the whole time I was thinking this is like a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6 because I don't think it's rewatchable. I don't think I'm gonna go back and revisit this one, but I think it's good to visit for like a summertime horror movie in the theater. I would say go check it out. It's a good summertime, you know, like summertime comes, the horror movies come out. This is a good start to that. I think this kicks off the summer blockbusters very well. But by the end of the movie, when everything came together and all the secrets were revealed, and I was like, oh, that's what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna bump it up to 7.
Okay.
It was coasting at 6 the whole time for me, and then I'm like, I'm gonna give this a 7.
Yeah, no, that's a good score. I agree with you, but the reason I give it an 8 is because just because I don't want to watch it again, they did what they were supposed to do for the type of movie they were looking to make, and I think that they killed it with that, so that's why I gave it an 8.
Yeah, I don't know. It's similar but different than Talk to Me.
I like Talk to Me a lot
but
better.
I would say it's kind of like apples and oranges, but they're still both fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Well, it's made by the same directors, and it's in the same universe.
No, but Talk to Me had to deal with the death of her mother.
Yeah,
It was sort of like,
but it broke it up better with the partying and all that, yeah.
But we did see a floppy.
Yeah, that is true. What is this? What is that movie we saw of Joe Bob, the Christmas one?
No.
In another language, I forget what it was called.
Yeah, but there's nudity, but it's not boobs. It's just a.
Like Nosferatu?
Yes. So check it out.
Yeah,
for that.
definitely go check it out, guys. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing.
That would bring her back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We also have a members page. If you want to click that join button, we make exclusive videos that we do not put on our main page.
All of our
check that
trailer
out.
reactions are there.
Yeah, they go there.
We react to TikTok. All of our cool extra footage is on that page.
Yeah, if you want some extra content, make sure you hit the join button.
And we'll put you on the list with all
will.
of our other supporters.
We will.
Hit that join button.
Yeah, hit it, guys. And we also have a spread shop store with hats, mugs, shirts, that kind of thing. So if you want to check that
Buy
out.
our merch.
Yeah. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And we hope you guys have a wonderful day. Comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on the movie. And we will see you guys soon.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Horror couple. Oh yeah. That horror couple. It's us. That horror couple. That horror couple. And they talk about